What's up, YouTube? I'm back. Wanted to give you guys an update because this afternoon around 4:30, I got the phone call from my new boss that I got the position. I got the job, so I'll be moving at the end of the month back to Raleigh, North Carolina, back with my kid, which is going to be awesome. I will be what's called a dealer network manager, basically handling the contractual agreements between the dealers and the manufacturer, assisting with dealers who are underperforming to help nudge them to put a plan in place to then become a higher performing dealer, or nudge them in the position where it's time to sell their franchise to a new owner. So very pumped about getting the job. Super excited that I get to be back there with my son. Anyways, I told you guys I would let you know when I got the news. I knew it was coming soon. I just didn't know when. It took about 2 weeks, but for those of you that were around since the beginning, appreciate the support and the best wishes. Looks like it came true. So with that, I'll just jump into Bitcoin real quick to see where we are standing as of from last night. When we were talking last night, it was, I think we were around I think it was like 9 o'clock or something. So that would be about in here. We were hovering around $21,000. And I assumed that we would come up and touch the 22.5 mark, which we did shortly after the video I made. But I also thought we would come back and touch the $21,000 mark before we moved up higher. It looks like we've started to get some sort of support here at the 21.5 mark, bouncing around there all day, although this is an hourly time frame. When we go to the 1 day time frame, you can see where lots of indecision going on. It's very possible to see this drop back down and touch 21 grand overnight going into the weekend. Typically the weekends are never a strong time for Bitcoin, so we'll have to see how it unfolds after tonight. But looking strong on the MACD. And then, a couple of the coins that I talked about in my video last night that I was watching, one of them made a move literally right after I posted my video. It made this nice move from about 41 or 4.1 cents all the way up to 6 cents. In the position that I'm in now, I'm taking my profits quick and early. So I'm not trying to time the top and get the most out of it. Where did I sell out at? Let me look back here. I took all my profits around 44.5 cents. So, getting about a 18% return there on only about $3,000 or $4,000, but still good money. About $800 in the books. Overall, portfolio's down a little bit since yesterday, but that's just where we land now. At the peak of this run up after I made the video yesterday, I was in some really good profits overall, and I thought, maybe I should sell all this off and wait for the market to dip back down, because I did think that Bitcoin would run up and touch 22.5 and then retrace a little bit before moving back up, which hence would then provide an opportunity to sell near the top, buy back in lower, accumulating more coins in the process. But I only sold off on some of it and increased my positions. But overall, I think right now we are going to be watching to see what happens with Bitcoin over the next 2 or 3 days and see if we come back down to the $20,000 mark. It would be really nice if we could hold this new area of somewhat support, see if it turns into support. As of now, it's not. I just put a line there because it's daisy chaining around there for the day. But we could see a little bit of new support added here at the 21.5 and then go ahead and move up sometime tomorrow back to 21.5 and try to break through. After that, we could see a strong move up. So this could potentially happen. Let's see, I guess tomorrow through the weekend, maybe Monday. So anyways, just a quick touch on the coins that I was watching and Bitcoin. Oh, the other ones, ERN, it's been sitting in the same spot. It has been in for a little while now. Lots of, big wicks to the upside. It does kind of show selling pressure, but really what this is low liquidity and market orders, essentially people buying, dropping in market orders and buying it up, and then the algos bringing the price back down to reality. A lot of the volume for this coin's been happening on Binance and not on Coinbase. Being that I trade on Coinbase, I've been keeping an eye on the Binance chart. Typically, Coinbase is running a few seconds behind. So if Binance runs up, Coinbase tends to run up pretty quickly behind it. So, by keeping an eye on Binance, when I see more volume coming in and I see them buy, whoever's buying up all the liquidity up on Binance, I typically will move in for a larger position right at the time that the volume and buying pressure is coming in on Binance, and then I can scalp out a good 5 to 10 cents on my position. So Eternity Chain, this thing's got good potential for an upside. This is what the chart looks like back from when it launched. I'll go to the daily here. Was up as high as $9, sold off. I believe this is the point we were at where Luna took a dump. But you can see quickly after that, it tried to make a run up to recover all the way up to $3 from $2. But this one has a lot of potential, to try to make it back up to the $2.50, $3, $3.80 mark. So I'm holding this one for the long haul. I think there's a good chance to get a move to $2.50. So while I will stagger my sell orders between $1.70 to $2 at first, as those get filled, I will probably buy back in, and I ultimately don't expect to exit out of my positions for good until we are at least at $2.50. So that's ERN for you. And then Crypterium. This one is starting to look ugly, frankly. I made a decent trade on it earlier today and got out at about 16.30, which was really only I was only up like 20-30 bucks on $4,000. But it's very low liquidity, so it's hard to get in and out of. So when I saw that buy order in there for like 30,000-40,000 coins, I went ahead and filled my position, or sold out of my position while that order was in there, and then I bought back in between 15.30 and 15.60. So I am back in. I gained about $200 on that difference between when I sold out at the high and bought back in lower. But this one, again, low liquidity, has a strong chance to move up, very low market cap. So I'll be aiming to exit out of this one completely near the 20-cent mark. And then Clover Finance, this is my third largest position that I'm holding. I'm in this for just under $9 or 9 cents. This one also, this is kind of looking weak, but nothing to worry about yet for me. I'm still in the profit. So as long as we don't drop down back below 9 cents, I will hold on to my position. But if we break down below 9, I'll be exiting pretty quickly, because that could really mean a potential for more downside. So there you go. That's a quick recap of what I got going on. Currently sitting up just a little over $10,000, $10,300. And Yeah, I've got, and I'm also still holding my largest position in BNT, which found really good support here at 50 cents. These are the levels that I am watching. Nasty move down here, but overall, I think that we are going to hold this 50-cent mark and potentially move up probably to 60 cents, 76. There is some resistance here at about 85, although there's really nothing to substantiate that other than the orders that are sitting there in the order book. But I see a good opportunity for a 50 to 100% gain out of this coin on a pop, and I'll be exiting when it gets north of $1. So boom, there you go. Nice to chat with you guys. Appreciate the support. Again, I'll be moving at the end of the month. I still got to get around to all my current dealers here in Florida, say my goodbyes, and let them know what's going on. It's officially not announced yet, so I am supposed to keep quiet about it, but no one here on YouTube knows exactly the company that I'm working for. So I'll just leave it at that for now. And you guys have a great night. Make sure you get your mind right. Never trade more than you can afford to lose. No shirt game for life. Thanks, everybody. Catch you next time.